All right, today we're diving into this incredible ancient parable that honestly feels like it was written for today. It's a story all about money, greed, and where real, lasting wealth actually comes from.
So, let me just start with this question. What if you had a coin that could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams? But the one rule was you could never, ever spend it. It sounds like a trick question, right? But this paradox is the whole key to our story today.
So our story kicks off in ancient Suzhou, which was this bustling center for the silk trade. And it's here that we meet our main character, a guy who's right on the edge of making it big or losing it all. And he's about to have an encounter that will change his life forever.
So let's meet our guy, Liu Changfeng. He's smart, he's a hard worker, he's got ambition for days, but he's got one big problem. He has no capital. He's stuck with this tiny little street stall while he sees these huge opportunities just passing him by. And that anxiety, it's just eating him up inside.
Then one day, totally out of the blue, he runs into this mysterious Taoist monk, Shuangxing. Now, the Taoist sees Lu's ambition, but he also spots this dangerous little spark of greed in his eyes. So he gives him the purple gold money mother. It's this strange, magical coin that glows and has the character for source carved into it. But this isn't just a gift. It comes with a very, very serious warning.
Xuanqing makes it super clear that this coin is not treasure to be spent. Not at all. It's more like a tool, a kind of moral compass that comes with a really strict set of operating instructions. The real value isn't the gold, it's the guidance.
And the Taoist really drills this point home. He tells him, look, this coin is your great boss, your commander-in-chief. Think of it like a physical representation of his conscience. It's an energy bar for his integrity. Its whole job is to remind him where his true power really comes from.
Okay, so here are the 3 big rules he lays out, and they're super important. Rule number 1, the coin's glow is basically a mirror of your own integrity. Your wealth attraction mode is powered by being a good person, not by being clever. Rule 2, you can look at it, but you can never, ever spend it. Spending it would be like selling off your own soul. And rule 3, the big one, whenever you're at a crossroads and you're not sure what to do, this coin is your reminder to always, always take the righteous path.
And you know what? For a long, long time, Lu actually listens. He takes the rules to heart. He puts the coin in the special pouch, keeps it totally separate from his real money, and pretty soon, his life starts to change in a big way.
Think about this. For a solid 10 years, his whole game plan is just honesty. He provides quality silk, charges fair prices, and turns down any tempting deals that feel shady. And as his reputation for being a straight shooter grows, so does his bank account. He goes from that tiny stall to being so rich that people start calling him Lu Half City, because it felt like the man owned half of Suzhou.
See, his success wasn't some kind of hocus pocus. It was a direct result of that system the Taoists laid out for him. As long as he kept his goodness mode switched on, respect and wealth just naturally flowed his way. The money mother was glowing, and his business was absolutely booming.
But here's where the story takes a turn. As the money piled up, something else grew right along with it. His ego. The guy who was once so humble started to think, hey, this is all me. My genius did this, not some silly principles. And that is exactly when the ultimate temptation showed up.
This is it, the big one. A corrupt official comes to him with a deal that is just too good to be true. He can multiply his entire fortune by 10 times in a single month. So what's the catch? Oh, it's a big one. He's got to cheat his workers, pay them next to nothing, and sell shoddy, inferior silk to his most loyal customers. It's his conscience versus a payday he can't even fathom.
And you can just imagine him wrestling with this, right? He reaches for the coin to get some guidance, but then he stops. His pride just explodes. He literally scoffs at the idea that a dead coin has any say in his life. And in that moment, he decides, no, I am the real great boss here.
So that's what he does. He literally takes the money mother, shoves it in a wooden box, locks it away, and basically flips a switch. He turns off that wealth-attracting mode and intentionally turns on what the story calls vampire mode, a strategy that's all about greed and taking advantage of others.
And once he's cut himself off from his conscience, well, Lu goes all in. His wealth skyrockets at first, it's true, but the whole thing is built on a foundation that's completely rotten.
And just look at this contrast. It is absolutely staggering. It took him a whole decade of hard, honest work to build that massive empire. It takes him just 3 short years of greed to bring the entire thing crashing down around him. That vampire mode felt powerful, but it was really just eating him alive from the inside out.
And the fallout? Oh, it is just a total disaster. A complete train wreck. His son sees what he's doing and becomes this arrogant, reckless kid. His reputation, once his greatest asset, is completely destroyed. His loyal customers, the ones who made him rich, they abandon him in droves. And then, the final nail in the coffin. That corrupt official gets arrested, and the investigation points straight to Lu Chengfeng.
So there he is. His mansion is surrounded by guards. It's all over. And in a total panic, what does he do? He scrambles to find that locked box where he chucked the money mother 3 years ago. He's desperate, hoping for a miracle, some kind of magic to get him out of this mess.
But when he finally gets that box open, the sight is just horrifying. The coin that used to have this warm purple gold glow is now pitch black. It's ice cold to the touch. It's completely dead. That energy bar for his conscience, it's totally, completely empty.
And then he sees it. The character for Source, the very symbol of where all his good fortune came from, it has a crack right through it. By betraying his own principles, by choosing greed, he didn't just lose money. He had literally broken the source of his own success.
So, Liu gets arrested. His fortune is gone. He's exiled to some remote place. He loses everything. But it's right there, in the middle of all that ruin, that he finally starts to get it. He finally understands the real lesson that Taoist was trying to teach him.
Somehow, he manages to get that blackened, cracked coin back from the ruins of his old life. It's powerless now, of course, but it has a totally new job. It becomes his life warning sign. It's this constant physical thing that reminds him every single day of what he did and how much his greed cost him.
Fast forward a few years. Liu has earned his freedom through honest work, and he settles down as a simple craftsman. And he keeps that broken coin right there on his counter, not as a source of power, but as a lesson he shares with anyone who will listen. And this is his final realization, the big takeaway. The real money mother, the true source of wealth, isn't something you carry in your pocket. It's something you carry in your heart.
And that really brings the question back to us, doesn't it? We might not have a magic coin, but we all have a conscience. We all have principles that are meant to guide us. So, what's your life warning sign? What's that thing that keeps you on the right path? And maybe more importantly, are you listening to it?